My friends, we've done videos recently about different tech gifts that you can be getting this holiday season, and none should be higher on your priority list than making sure that your internet's working properly for whatever video games you happen to be playing this holiday season, which is why when Netgear asked me if they could sponsor a video where we covered their Nighthawk Pro Gaming XR1000 Wi-Fi 6 gaming router, I said yes, because it's absolutely something that you should be considering. Give yourself the gift of better internet latency this holiday season, especially with the launches of the new consoles, the PS5, the Xbox Series X, and if you're happening to upgrade to a brand new gaming PC, chances are you're going to find out that you have more internet options than you've ever had before. A lot of modern motherboards for gaming PCs are rolling out with Wi-Fi 6. The PlayStation 5 has Wi-Fi 6 in it, and it makes it so that you are capable of getting more on your receiving device than ever before. But is your router up to speed? If you're like the normal end user in America, that means that you just have the modem slash router that's provided by your internet company, and just unfortunately they're not very good most of the times, whether it's the fact that it doesn't have enough Ethernet ports or the fact that the Wi-Fi is likely just AC, which is ages old at this point. Upgrading to something like the XR1000 can make a huge difference for you, and in all my testing of the XR1000, I can basically say it's nearly as good as being on Ethernet. It has tons of optimizations. That Wi-Fi 6 is so good. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the features that the XR1000 has that makes it so that you really should be considering this as your choice in router. One of the big things with this Wi-Fi 6 router is that Netgear has implemented its new DumaOS 3.0 operating system software, which actually has a ton of features that can help you get lower latency in Fortnite, Apex Legends, and a whole host of other games, as well as making sure that you're prioritizing the traffic that you want to get through and making sure that you're not clogging up your internet while you're doing it. DumaOS has a comprehensive suite of different features that can allow you to do the fine detail control that you otherwise wouldn't find in most modern routers or other routers that aren't optimized for gamers. And thanks to Wi-Fi 6, it has 4 times more bandwidth capacity than previous generations of Wi-Fi, which allows it to not get as congested as easily. And it can help to reduce latency by implementing certain features like making sure that you're getting the most direct route to whatever gaming server that you happen to be connected to. They're saying up to 93% ping rate reduction, which can happen in certain instances, which is a little hard to quantify as an end user, so I can't necessarily verify the claims of up to 93% here. So the DumaOS operating system is actually more than just a fancy set of quality of service features that come included. It's actually a remarkably comprehensive suite of different choices that you can make on the back end in the router to make sure that you're reducing latency, you're reducing bandwidth to devices that don't necessarily need it, and making sure that you're keeping track of everything. And actually, my favorite personal feature of DumaOS is just how it visualizes the bandwidth between different devices. Just going over to the network monitor, it's easy for me to see where the network congestion is happening, where I'm accidentally downloading a game on my brand new PlayStation 5, not realizing that's happening, so that I can actually limit the bandwidth. By using the bandwidth allocation that they include in the QoS portion of the software, it allows me to make sure that I'm not going to necessarily overstep boundaries on devices that I may not necessarily need to be prioritizing at a given moment. But not only does it allow you to control the different devices that are on there, but actually genres of how you're connecting to the internet, whether it be gaming, live streaming, VPN, media, all of that. It allows every gaming device on your network to be prioritized because you're actually deprioritizing other things such as VPN connections or otherwise. And actually, the big thing for gamers that's really cool is the geofencing and ping heat maps that allow you to analyze the servers, find the lowest ping connection, and to exclude servers outside of the ping range that you desire before you ever boot up a game. It allows you to see what you're going to be entering into in the game and then making sure that you're not going to go beyond that threshold. So whether it's Warzone, it's Apex Legends, it's Fortnite, Dota 2, Destiny 2, Rocket League, Team Fortress 2, Valorant, what have you, they allow you to actually take a look at all of that and make sure that you're going to be prioritizing the games that you personally play. And it's used by pro gamers, content creators, and regular gamers all over the world to get more wins, more eliminations, and lower ping, because the big deal when it comes to latency in video games, this is one of the big marketing pushes that we're seeing with other companies right now, is that reducing latency allows you to get the first input to the server to make sure that you're more consistently hitting the shots that you think you should be hitting, and thereby likely winning more. In my case, I suck at video games. It's not necessarily going to happen, but I can make sure that I'm eliminating every other factor that I could potentially actually blame my bad video game playing on. And all of this is powered by the XR1000's 1.5 gigahertz triple core processor to make sure that it can handle all of this management that's going on in the back end. And then you also have the AX5400 Wi-Fi 6, 5.4 gigabits per second of network bandwidth that you can control over your network. And I found personally with using the XR1000, if I switch over to Wi-Fi by unplugging my LAN cable, I'm actually getting nearly identical download and upload speeds, but I'm also getting better ping because of the optimizations that the XR1000 brings versus being on a LAN cable connected directly to the modem router that is provided by my internet company. Actually optimizing by being on this Wi-Fi is better than being on the provided router. And it's all thanks to DumaOS and all of the optimizations that Netgear has put into this XR1000 to make it not only just a router that obviously looks like a spaceship for gamers, but also something that has the software to back it up. You can build anything that looks like a spaceship, but Netgear has provided you with the tools to make sure that you could actually move forward and be as effective as a gamer as you need to be, whether it's on the PlayStation 5 or on PC. You can actually get the best out of your entire system thanks to the XR1000. So we'll leave links in the video description for you to check it out. And again, big thanks to Netgear for sponsoring this video. I can't understate how much prioritizing internet should be something that you should be looking into. And so I'm thankful that they ended up sponsoring this video. Again, check them out down below. And while you're down there, that side of YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button on this video, get subscribed to stay up to date on more content here at UFD Tech. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks, friends. Cheers.